Welcome back. In the last video, you met Lumi, our AI voice tutor. Today I'm going to walk you through all of Lumimos' features in detail, from working through practice problems to learning new concepts with Lumi. Let's get started.
Hey Jin, good to see you back. I see you've got that Algebra 1 Regent study plan ready to go. Day 1 is waiting for you. Want to jump into some practice? Or what are you thinking for today?
What makes Lumi special is that it doesn't just give you answers. Lumi will work through problems with you, step by step. You can ask questions at any point, request hints, or even explore related concepts. Let me show you. Lumi, can you see the problem I'm working on?
Perfect. I can see the problem. Solve the equation for x. 3x minus 7 equals 5. Want to work through this together step by step? Or do you want to try it on your own first?
Yes, let's go through it step by step.
Perfect. Let's solve this together. Here's our equation. When we solve for x, our goal is to get x by itself on one side. What do you think our first step should be?
I think we add 7 to both sides, right?
Exactly. We add 7 to both sides to undo that negative 7. What does that simplify to?
Doesn't it simplify to 3x equals 12?
Perfect. Now we've got 3x equals 12. What's our final step to get x by itself?
I don't really know. Doesn't the right side just mean 3 x's? There is no operation between them, right?
Great question. Let's think about what 3x actually means. It's 3 times x, right? So if 3 times something equals 12, what operation would undo that multiplication and get us back to just x?
Oh, okay. Then we have to use division to get rid of the 3 and get x equals 4.
Exactly right. Division undoes multiplication. So we divide both sides by 3, and we get x equals 4. Does all of this make sense?
Yes, it does. Thank you for the help with this, Lumi.
Perfect. So which answer choice is x equals 4?
Lumi is able to tackle any topic in math, from simple addition to complex calculus. Lumi, can you help me solve this calculus problem?
Welcome back, Jin. Alright, I can see you've got a calculus problem loaded up now. Differentiate f equals using the product rule. This is a great one to showcase. Ready to work through it together?
Lumi isn't just for practice problems. You can ask for help with homework, too. Got a tricky assignment question? Just upload a photo and Lumi will walk you through it step by step, or answer any questions you have along the way.
Hey Jin, welcome back. I see you've uploaded your homework. Looks like a set of equation problems with fractions. Is there a specific one you'd like help with, or should we go through them one by one?
I really need help with number 6. I don't really get how to solve it.
Our goal is to solve for n. What do you think our first step should be here?
I think we need to add 8/3 to both sides.
Perfect. Adding 8/3 to both sides will isolate that term with n. Now we need to simplify the right side. What do we get when we add negative 29/12 plus 8/3?
I'm not really good at adding fractions. Would it be 37/15?
Let's work through adding those fractions together. To add negative 29/12 and 8/3, we need a common denominator. What would we need to convert 8/3 to so it has a denominator of 12? You've got n equals 1/6. Great work walking through those fraction operations. Any other problems you want to tackle?
Do you have a test coming up that you need to prepare for? Whether it's the Regents, SATs, final exams, or a quiz for class, you can create custom study plans on the dashboard, and Lumi will help you work through them. Hey Lumi, can you help me with this study plan?
I can see you're on your Algebra 1 Regents Test Prep study plan. It's a 23-day plan covering linear equations, quadratic functions, and exponents. You're on day 1 right now, with 10 topics to work through. Ready to dive into your first topic and get this plan started?
Yes, I'm ready. Let me start the lesson. Lumi doesn't just help with solving problems and homework. It can actually teach you new concepts from scratch. Watch how Lumi breaks down linear equations step by step.
I see we're working on linear equations and inequalities, and we're starting with this mobile plan scenario. Here's the situation. A mobile plan charges a base fee of $10 per month, plus $5 for each gigabyte of data, and you have a $40 budget this month. The question is asking how many gigabytes you can use without going over $40. And if we graphed your monthly cost versus data used, what would the slope and y-intercept mean? What's your first thought when you look at the situation?
I actually have no idea what the slope and y-intercept mean, but I know for the phone plan, I would do 10 plus 5 times the number of gigabytes.
That's totally okay, Jin. That's exactly what we're here to learn together. Before we dive into those terms, let's just think about the scenario itself for a second. You said earlier you'd write it as 10 plus 5 times the number of gigabytes. That's a great start. So if that's the relationship, what do you think would happen to your monthly cost if you used more and more gigabytes? Would it go up, down, or stay the same?
Wouldn't the monthly cost go up?
Exactly. It goes up. And here's the cool part. It doesn't just go up randomly. It goes up in a predictable, steady way. That steady increase, that's what slope is all about. It's basically the rate at which your cost climbs as you use more data. Sound interesting? Ready to dive in and see what we're going to learn today?
It does sound interesting, and yes, I am ready. Let's jump into it.
Perfect. Now, let's look at what we're going to learn today. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to solve and graph linear equations and inequalities, compute slope, and explain what slope and intercept mean. Here's what that breaks down into. You'll be able to solve linear equations in one variable and check your solutions, solve linear inequalities, and know when to flip the inequality sign. Compute slope using a formula, identify slope and y-intercept in equations and explain what they mean, graph lines and inequalities, and interpret these concepts in real-world contexts like that mobile plan. Does that sound good? Ready to explore these concepts?
While teaching, Lumi works through examples with you the same way it does during practice. And if you are ever stuck or confused, just ask, and Lumi will answer as many questions as you have as many times as you need.
Awesome. Let's explore the core concept. What are linear equations and inequalities? Here's what the screen shows. A linear expression has variables only to the first power, degree 1. A linear equation sets two expressions equal using an equal sign, and a linear inequality compares two expressions using less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. A solution makes the statement true. Here's an example. Is 2x plus 3 equals 11 linear? Is 5x squared minus 1 equals 0 linear? The answer is that 2x plus 3 equals 11 is linear because the variable x has power 1. But 5x squared minus 1 equals 0 is not linear because of the x squared, which is degree 2. What do you think makes something linear based on what you see here?
I think what makes something linear is when it has an x in it, right?
Close. It's specifically about having a variable to the first power. That's the key. If the exponent is 1, it's linear. If it's 2, 3, or anything else, It's not linear anymore. That's why 2x plus 3 is linear, but 5x squared isn't. The squared makes it quadratic, not linear.
Once you complete the guided practice and independent practice, you'll see the lesson completion screen.
Amazing work, Jin! You just crushed linear equations and inequalities. You worked through solving equations, handling inequalities, understanding slope and intercepts. That's a huge amount of material. How are you feeling about everything we covered? Ready to tackle the next topic in your study plan? Or want to take a breather?
Thanks, Lumi, and thank you for all the help today. I'm going to take a break for now. That's Lumi in action. Subscribe to see the parent dashboard demo coming next. Link to try Lumimos is in the description. Thanks for watching.